Pocket Bravery nails the classic fighting game vibe with bold pixel art, responsive controls, and a slick combo system. The roster feels distinct, with each fighter bringing their own style and energy. Soundtrack pumps with retro flair, enhancing each battle's intensity. Matches are quick, addictive, and full of satisfying depth for both newcomers and veterans. The attention to character design and stage detail shows real care. A solid throwback that respects old-school roots while keeping things fresh and engaging throughout.
You got this.
Dogman Mission. Impawsible packs a fun punch with its colorful visuals, energetic gameplay, and lighthearted humor true to the beloved graphic novels. Each level is packed with action, silly jokes, and kid-friendly puzzles that make it easy to enjoy. The controls feel just right, and the comic book aesthetic is captured with flair. Fans of the series will feel right at home, while newcomers can jump in without missing a beat. A playful adventure that nails its tone and pacing throughout. Xeno Crisis hits hard with intense twin-stick action and retro visuals that capture the feel of classic arcade shooters. Each level keeps the pressure high, demanding quick reflexes and smart movement. The soundtrack fuels the chaos perfectly, while the enemy variety keeps things fresh. Co-op mode adds another layer of fun, especially during tougher boss battles. For fans of fast-paced, no-nonsense shooters, this is a solid throwback that gets the heart pumping and thumbs working overtime. Morkull Ragast Rage delivers a wild, cartoonishly chaotic platforming experience packed with personality. The hand-drawn art style pops with vibrant energy, and the dark humor adds a unique charm to every level. Combat feels punchy and responsive, with creative enemy designs keeping the action fresh. Morkull's voiceovers and quirky narration bring a surprising amount of character to the game. It's a fast-paced, irreverent ride that doesn't take itself too seriously but still offers a satisfying challenge for those who enjoy old-school platformers with a twist. Super Alloy Ranger hooks instantly with its retro-inspired visuals and fast-paced 2D action. The dual-character mechanic adds a fresh layer of strategy, encouraging quick thinking during intense platforming and enemy encounters. Each level is packed with vibrant detail, catchy music, and engaging boss fights that push skills without feeling unfair. The crisp controls and satisfying combat loop keep the momentum high. For fans of classic run-and-gun games, this is a standout title full of energy and personality. Vengeful Guardian Moonrider nails the retro vibe with sharp pixel art, satisfying combat, and a killer soundtrack that keeps the pace intense. Every stage feels thoughtfully crafted, packed with action and responsive controls that reward precision. The Cyber Ninja aesthetic hits hard, echoing classic 16-bit hits without feeling stale. Boss battles push reflexes just right, and power-up customization adds fun variety. It's a side-scrolling throwback done with care, perfect for fans of fast-paced arcade-style action. Kingdom 80s captures the nostalgic magic of retro summers with a vibrant pixel art style and synth-heavy soundtrack that feels straight from a vintage VHS tape. Its side-scrolling strategy gameplay feels intuitive yet challenging, with bike-riding teens defending their town in clever, satisfying ways. Every ride through the neon-soaked streets feels like a tribute to classic 80s adventure movies. A heartfelt homage packed with personality, atmosphere, and smart design choices that reward careful planning and attention. NanoApostle hooks instantly with its nanotech combat and stylized, neon-drenched art. The pacing keeps momentum high, while each level introduces new mechanics without overwhelming. Combat feels responsive, especially with the weapon shifting system that rewards quick thinking. The soundtrack pulses perfectly with every encounter, driving tension at just the right moments. Boss fights are intense and smartly designed. What truly makes it memorable is how it keeps evolving, always pushing forward with purpose. Return crafts a somber, pixel-perfect journey through a decaying world filled with mystery and atmosphere. The art direction leans into minimalism, yet each frame carries weight and intention. Sound design creeps in subtly, enhancing the eerie solitude. Combat remains simple yet satisfying, encouraging reflection rather than rush. What makes it memorable is the quiet storytelling, wordless, yet impactful. A thoughtful and meditative trek through shadows that lingers long after the screen fades to black. Lode Runner Legacy brings a refreshing dose of nostalgia with clever puzzles and crisp voxel visuals. The classic gameplay remains intact, with modern touches like level editing and online sharing that keep things engaging. The challenge ramps up nicely, rewarding strategy and quick thinking. Its retro charm is matched with smart design choices that feel both respectful and inventive. A great pick for puzzle fans looking to revisit a timeless arcade formula with a creative twist. Skelethrone. The Chronicles of Ericona carves its identity through fierce combat, heavy metal energy, and striking pixel art soaked in atmosphere. Every frame feels drenched in dark fantasy, backed by a thundering soundtrack that fuels each relentless battle. The world design rewards exploration with lore-rich secrets and satisfying challenge. Combat hits hard and feels weighty, giving every weapon a distinct presence. A solid journey for fans of brutal action and old-school side-scrollers with a heavy thematic punch. SIGNALIS impresses with its chilling atmosphere, retro-futuristic style, and smart puzzle design. The art direction captures a cold, isolated world, while the soundtrack deepens the tension with every step. Its slow-burning narrative rewards patience and curiosity, unfolding in cryptic layers that linger in the mind. Combat feels deliberate, encouraging strategy over aggression. A strong homage to classic survival horror that respects its roots while forging a distinct identity, quietly powerful and endlessly intriguing. ArcRunner grabs attention with its slick cyberpunk aesthetic and addictive roguelite gameplay. Fast-paced combat, diverse characters, and a progression system that keeps runs fresh make it hard to put down. The neon-drenched environments are visually striking, while the synth-heavy soundtrack adds energy to every encounter. Weapon variety and smooth mechanics encourage experimentation, and each run feels rewarding. A solid choice for fans of action, roguelikes, who enjoy a futuristic, high-stakes challenge. Mr. Sun's Hatbox is a delightful mix of chaos and strategy, with quirky humor and an inventive roguelike setup. The gameplay encourages clever thinking, while the random hats and oddball recruits add an unpredictable layer of fun. Missions feel fresh thanks to the clever tools and wacky weapons. The pixel art style and bouncy soundtrack create a playful vibe that keeps things light even when the missions get tough. It's an engaging, often hilarious ride that keeps pulling players back in. Pepper Grinder is a fast-paced thrill ride packed with momentum-based action and clever level design. The drill mechanic is incredibly satisfying, creating an addictive loop of digging, launching, and collecting treasure. Its colorful pixel art pops with energy, and the soundtrack matches the game's quick tempo. Precision platforming mixed with inventive enemy encounters keeps things fresh across every stage. For fans of kinetic arcade-style adventures, it's an absolute gem that hooks hard and doesn't let go. Cassette Beasts invites players into a vibrant world where monster transformations and turn-based battles feel fresh and engaging. The unique mechanic of capturing creatures and mixing their abilities keeps gameplay exciting and strategic. Exploration is rewarding, with a colorful art style that brings the island to life. The story unfolds with plenty of humor and heart, making each encounter memorable. This game creates a delightful and refreshing take on the monster collecting genre that's hard to put down. Hoa is a wonderfully crafted platformer that invites players into a serene and magical world filled with lush landscapes and gentle melodies. The game's art style is delicate and whimsical, perfectly complementing its relaxing pace and thoughtful puzzles. Each level encourages exploration and reflection, making the journey feel peaceful yet engaging. The subtle storytelling weaves through the environment, creating an emotional connection without overwhelming. This game is a delightful escape for anyone who appreciates calm, artistic adventures. R-Type Dimensions EX brings classic side-scrolling shoot-'em-up action with a fresh twist, featuring both the original pixel art and a modern 3D remake. The gameplay is engaging and challenging, demanding precise timing and strategic use of power-ups. The level design feels thoughtful, and the iconic enemy patterns keep players on their toes. Fans of the genre will appreciate the balance of nostalgia and updated visuals, making it a solid pick for those who enjoy classic arcade shooters. Doom and Destiny Advanced is a standalone game set in the Dune City universe that offers players a new adventure. Players can select from 20 distinct heroic spirits and fight in turn-based battle against over 700 different opponents. The game lasts over 30 hours and takes you to over 1,000 different locals in pursuit of over 100 hidden riches. The online arena also allows users to compete in chaotic waves, gaining 100 unique multiplayer benefits, over 120 outfits, and climbing the online leaderboard. The game is ideal for individuals who have played the original. Path of the Teal Lotus invites players into a captivating world filled with engaging combat and rich storytelling. The game's lush environments and dynamic action keep the pace exciting, while the progression system adds depth to character growth. Exploration is rewarding, with secrets and challenges that encourage curiosity. The soundtrack enhances the mood without overpowering, making each moment immersive. This title is a rewarding journey for fans of action RPGs who appreciate thoughtful design and meaningful progression. Might and Magic Clash of Heroes Definitive Edition brings back its clever puzzle, RPG mechanics with vibrant visuals and addictive strategy. The mix of unit placement and tactical planning makes every battle engaging. With each faction feeling distinct and the campaign rich in variety, there's plenty to dive into. The upgraded visuals and smoother pacing enhance the classic formula. A fantastic return for fans and a great entry point for newcomers who enjoy puzzles mixed with deep turn-based combat. Peglin nails a clever mix of pachinko mechanics and roguelike strategy, turning every shot into a satisfying puzzle. The quirky pixel art and catchy soundtrack pull players into its whimsical world, while the random relics and challenging enemies keep each run fresh. Smart upgrades and critical thinking reward risk-taking without overwhelming. Peglin strikes a balance between fun and thoughtful design, making each session hard to put down for fans of quirky, turn-based gameplay with just the right amount of chaos. Wolfstride is a role-playing game about 3 former friends who inherit a mecha named Cowboy and participate in the ultimate Golden God tournament. The trio overcomes hurdles and embarks on a deeper study of their life and past mistakes. The game is set in the hangar, where players may repair damage, upgrade components, and add new weapons to better Cowboy. The arena offers one-on-one confrontations against enormous robots, stressing preparation and tactical strategy. In the turn-based combat system, players must position themselves intelligently in order to unleash successful strikes.
It's up to Princess Arzette to defeat him.
Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore, brings a colorful world to life with expressive animation, catchy voice acting, and a fun combat system. The retro-inspired visuals pair well with a lighthearted tone that keeps the pace lively. Combat and exploration are simple yet satisfying, supported by a quirky cast and humorous dialogue. The soundtrack adds a nostalgic layer that complements the visual style. A great pick for those who enjoy action-adventure games with personality and a distinctly retro flair.
My goods will improve your fortunes. So long.
Gimmick Special Edition brings retro magic back with clever level design, catchy music, and a unique physics-based jump mechanic that rewards skillful play. The visuals are vibrant, capturing that nostalgic pixel art look while adding subtle modern touches. Enemy patterns and platforming challenges feel thoughtfully designed, making each stage engaging without frustration. There's a warmth to its presentation that captures the heart of classic 8-bit gaming, a thoughtful tribute to a hidden gem from the past. Protodroid DeLTA brings fast-paced action and vibrant visuals with a futuristic flair. The 3D platforming feels responsive, and combat is packed with energy, backed by a bold art style that makes each level pop. The soundtrack adds intensity, pushing each encounter forward. Characters are memorable, and the voice work adds real personality. With clever level design and satisfying upgrades, it keeps the pace engaging throughout. A strong pick for those who enjoy stylish movement and sharp sci-fi vibes. Bleak Sword DX captures attention with its minimalist art style and intense combat. Each diorama-sized level throws players into tense, strategic battles that reward patience and precision. The moody atmosphere and sharp sound design amplify every encounter, making even the smallest victories feel earned. With its striking aesthetic and satisfying mechanics, the game builds a consistently engaging challenge that's hard to put down. Fans of action games with bite-sized depth will find plenty to enjoy here. Wand Wars is an exhilarating top-down magical sports game in which players control a dynamic magical sphere that expands quicker and larger as the game goes on. The game features breathtaking settings, lively characters, and amusing power-ups, making it both exciting to play and watch. In 7 multiplayer modes, players may compete with up to 3 friends or against the computer. Key features include engaging single-player modes such as Story Mode and the Trials, local multiplayer for up to 4 players, and an original soundtrack with magical vibes. Metal Mind presents an engaging fusion of strategic combat and immersive storytelling that keeps players hooked. The game's world is rich with detail, inviting exploration and thoughtful decision-making. Enemy encounters require clever tactics and timing, making each battle rewarding. The soundtrack complements the intense atmosphere perfectly, while the progression system encourages experimentation. Fans of action and strategy will find plenty to enjoy here, with a compelling challenge that keeps the momentum alive throughout the journey. Fight and Rage is a thrilling beat-em-up that captures the spirit of classic arcade brawlers with modern flair. The fast-paced combat keeps players engaged, and the diverse cast of characters adds depth to the gameplay. Levels are packed with intense action and clever enemy designs that challenge reflexes without feeling overwhelming. The soundtrack energizes every fight, enhancing the adrenaline rush. This game is a fantastic pick for fans of the genre looking for raw, satisfying combat and non-stop excitement. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.